Well, at least I know where I've got to be. So we'll get these bales off the map, let them ferment, and come and pick them up. Good thing is I don't have to wait long, because obviously we had quite a lot of them left over. Oh, actually, yeah, we can chuck them whenever these old ones of ours finally ferment into silage. We can actually just pick them up and take them over and sell them at the warehouse. But yeah, it'd be really nice to get some, actually do some work myself. Well, mind you, I am delivering some bales. Oh, come to think of it, I've never actually taken the money out for the auto-load trailer use. And because we've doubled it now because of bigger fields, eh? For those who don't know, even though I want to sort of be realistic in this playthrough, that button. Obviously, the autoload trailer isn't realistic, and there's a reason why I use autoload trailers and refuse to use bale forks or anything to do with forklifts or front loaders because of the physics. They irritate me. Done it in real life myself. And then you go do it on this and it just irritates me. So what we do to compensate for the fact that we're using autoload trailer is I take 100 euros, are we on euros? Yeah, 100 euros out for every field it's used to sort of signify that we've hired someone to come in and load the trailer, the bales onto the trailer for us. Sort of thing. There's a couple of other things that are unrealistic too, but there are good reasons for it, as far as I'm concerned. Actually, there's an unrealistic thing we do to replace an unrealistic thing that the game makes you do in life. And that is delivering these bales or anything to do with pallets, anything that requires a forklift or anything else to take it off the back.
Hello there.
When you go into a business itself to deliver it. Hello there yourself. So what I mean is if you're dropping bales off to a business, right, a business will have its own equipment because obviously you're not the only one supplying the bales. Otherwise it'd be pointless. You might as well be the one having the business of dropping the bale, selling business. So they'll have their own equipment. So I've never understood in this game why you got to buy something to take your bales off your truck at the place you deliver them to. It's never made any sense to me, because then you got the maintenance to pay for it, the fuel to put in it. Of course, you get the vehicle maintenance that comes out every night as well as the repairing that you got to end up doing. I've never understood that, because that's not how a business will work. You don't bring your own equipment to take it off. A business will have it. It relies on it because it will need that equipment to move those around and put them where they need to and stuff like that. So they're going to have their own equipment. So what we do instead is we call it the forklift, which is actually super strength, and just take them off by hand or use the auto loader in that reference. Ooh, keep your eyes on the road and not on chat. I really wish Farming Sim would let me have the chat overlay. Farming Sim and the Trucking Sims, two games that won't let me do it. Farming Sim will let me do it. It will come up on the screen, but then it disappears behind the game. So it makes it rather pointless, and I have to alt-tab out and muck around to get it back up again. ETS doesn't do it at all. It just stays behind the game, ETS and ATS. It's annoying. Especially in those games where you're doing a bit of driving, right? And when someone comes and puts something into chat, I've got to look away from my main screen onto my other screen, and then next thing you know, I end up in a ditch or something. Right, the harvester's finished its work. The workers... No, mate, it's been a pleasure having you in. I hope I'll see you again. You've been keeping me company. So, yeah, no, for sure. Do what you need to do. But, yeah, like I said, absolutely a pleasure having you chatting away, and hopefully we can do it again and maybe we can get you on here. More the merrier, like I said. I'd love to have more people on here. A lot more fun. Hey, Feedy! Hey, buddy. How was your stream today? Was it iRacing again, as usual? Making a menace of yourself around the track, taking out pole position and lifting up the winner's trophy? Yeah, yeah, it'd be hard for you. You're in the middle of the race, right? And you can't help it because you see something at the corner of your eye. I'm guessing you're like me, Feedy. You see something at the corner of your eye and you've got to read it. And for you, it's a lot worse because you're in the middle of a race. No more capacity. What an absolute tragedy. Right, that's it done. Here we go. We're probably going to need to replace those, like I said, Patrio, with the square bale ones. Right, I'll send this fella off back home to the boo. It's ready to go. While I go check out the other workers. Where are you? Come on. Have you finished, have you? I don't believe you. I don't think you have at all. And the reason I don't think you have... Yeah, so this is the baling with course pay, Patrio. And it's automatically picked up the course, which I've just realised now, hence the reason why it's up there. It automatically picked up the course off the baler. I didn't have to say copy course. I just have to tell it what field to go to. And then you've got the option of collect or wrap bales. Now what confused me is there's collect or wrap bales, there's nearest waypoint, first waypoint, next closest waypoint, the same thing. When I did the next closest waypoint, it sort of didn't move. But basically, it's wrapped all these bales. I actually had to wait for the baler to finish because it was heat seeking that as well. And what it did is there's the first bale it did, right? So I started here. I clicked on collect or wrap bales, and it instantly just shot over to here and wrapped that bale there. Now come to think of it, I need to get the truck to come to this field, isn't it? not home. Whoops, you've already made it. Alright. Sure you can figure your way to field 5 from there, surely. Shall I wait for your arrival? So, that is going to be pretty good. So even if we do a field and stuff, we'll do the old trick where we follow the course play one and we can get them to wrap the bales if needs be. It's like a good business owner, you get your workers to do the crappiest jobs while you get the cushy ones. Did what go through? Did you put something through? Hang on, I've had to let me just check, mate. What do we got here? Where's me? In game. That'll be why. Oh, you resubbed, did you? It might not have gone through because it normally comes up. Oh, okay. The sound didn't come through. The reason is because as you well know, we have the mic, and Mike likes to throw out as many bits as he can at one bit at a time, and there's a couple of occasions there it was getting a bit too much for me and the viewers, even though I appreciate it. But I had to adjust the sound and try and control it, and yeah, I forgot about turning it back on. But yeah, I did see you had your badge back. That's what I was wondering. But even if you resubbed, it should have come through on chat anyway, or at least it come up on. It still should have come up on the stream, just not the sound. The sound wouldn't come through. So maybe Twitch has been twitchy again, which is quite possible because it was giving me the wrong viewing figures. There we go. You know what the problem is? Twitch is getting hacked again. Just had to get past all the firewalls and all that have been taken up by the hacker. Oh, dude. So not only did you resubscribe yourself for 3 months, a third month. Thank you, mate. Actually, I've got to check my subscription for you as well. You also gifted one to Patrio. There you go, Patrio. Yo, fee guy, thank you. And you should have your first badge as well, I think, Patrio. In fact, you might be the last one to be able to get it until I move on to possibly what's after affiliate partnership then the next 5 people, because you get 15 in total, don't you? So the first 15 end up with a badge. For the moment you get 10 that end up with the badge, and then the next 5 don't get it until you go to partner, and then the next 5 will instantly have this badge. Now I've got to redo the insurance count as well. Where do we keep this? In the shed, don't we? Because we've bought an extra item, extra piece of equipment, and I forgot to bring that up, so I've got that handy because I can't remember how much we pay at the end of the night. Oh, too busy reading chat. You know what, I say this and I'm going to stuff it up now, but I always seem to be able to reverse better in this view than the other view. Alright, go park the big boy over here. Right, next. You Sunshine. We'll just park you. You're brand new, pretty much. Also got to go sell the old bale wrapper combo. Oh, I might as well put you together because we haven't got an extra. Where are you going? Not doing as you're told. We don't have another baler as of yet. We will get there. Keep turning, keep turning, keep turning, keep... Yeah, I reverse better in that view, he says. I struggle less in this view than I do in the other view, he says. Mind you, I never said I don't hit anything, I just said I do it better in this view. I just hit things better in this view. I'll park you right there. I like how my work is, mind you. I can set it up on auto drive. But there's going to be a lot of extra stuff lying around and buttons and things to find. Did you empty? Yes, you did. So where's your destination and granary? So let's change you. Actually, let's turn you off before I do the change. You can go to the boot. So let's find, where's the road? Right there. If I click, you're not going to have any troubles or go through silly places to get there. Oh, you did that last time. I had to be on the road, didn't I? Grainy's up the top right, so actually you should be alright going here, I would imagine. Starting from there. You okay there to find it? Yeah, granary, not the boot. You, sunshine, you left some, but that's alright. Farmer didn't care. He'll just use it for fertilisation. Alright, and you need to go to the wash bay at the boo, actually. Which, have I got it as wash bay? Oh, I have too. Not just boo, wash bay, just wash bay. No, that's not the button you're looking for. Well, actually it was the button I was looking for, it just wasn't on the right thing. Right, off you go. Off you go, Hugo. You go that way, I'll go home. So what is that? Where am I up to now? That's pretty much everything, isn't it? It's just a matter of washing everything up, skipping a day. Oh no, I'm here to pick these up. That's what I'm here for. And go put these down somewhere until they ferment. Now, just anyone wondering? Oh, hey. Oh, you know what? Let's turn the work mode off. I've just got an idea here. Turn it off. Then we can change it, even though it's not, oh there it is, to square bales. Just give me normal square bales. Just say square bales. Don't give me this options. Large, don't give me large, I don't need large, no, the standard size ones. They're not straw add-on, just give me that. No, you're going to class it as large. Mind you, used to have the small ones, I remember that. 15, you had that little, what was that, baler? I'm trying to remember now what baler it was. That certain YouTuber sort of tweaked a little bit and turned it into a cannon. Large square bales. Alright, large square bales it is. Yeah, okay, so for people that are new here and never seen this map, and obviously you've worked with maybe contracts and picking up silage or seeing people do it and contracts and that, you generally know, even with seasons, you generally know once you've wrapped them, and even though they're in a grass state with seasons, you can go off and sell them as silage to the place they're supposed to end up in with the contract. Now, that happens on this map except for one location, which is the warehouse. The warehouse won't accept them as grass at all, so we have to wait for them to ferment before we can finish that contract off. Which I thought was something that the map order added. I liked it. Bit of realism. But yeah, no, we've had other locations where we could drop the the silage bales off while they were still grass, and they took it fine. Not a problem at all. Actually, what I could also do is I could just... No, I don't want to do that. How do you turn that off again? No, that'll be it. It's actually 8 I want. I don't know why I pressed 6 or something like that. Let's hope I don't get hit by copyright. Mind you, Twitch has got a deal now apparently, so with music, as far as music's concerned, with some music companies. Why did I think it was that? What game? There's probably a game that uses 5 as a speed up. the time thing. And I've probably gone the wrong way. I get a feeling they have gone the wrong way. Pay once, cry once. I have gone the wrong way. I know exactly where I am. Maybe I haven't, actually. Maybe I don't know where... Well, I do know where I am. I just don't remember the way there and back from here. Need to be on the other side of that river. A right-hand turn here would... Oh, hello. I'll follow you. You should know the way. I think I know what's going on here too. Hang on. Oh, it is off. Alright, fair enough. Well, I would go with the 4 terabyte. That's just me. This is a man who doesn't even have anywhere near that anyway. What do I have? 1.1.5 terabyte. Oh, there we go, yeah. Well, I want to get a PCI for M2 terabyte one, but that's like $300 or something. Ideally, I would like to have a couple of them, but you're going too slow, mate. Yeah, that's what I mean. That's what they are, the PCI, because they're PCI 4 standard. Because I'm able to do PCI 4 standard with the new motherboard and CPU. So that's the ones I want to get. They're the ones that are about $300. I wouldn't mind a couple of them because I've got a hybrid one, a Seagate hybrid terabyte, and I've got a Samsung 500 NVMe standard as well. So, and they're pretty much the same speed, those two, but yeah, those sticks are a lot quicker, and hence the reason why I want to get a couple of those. But I'm sort of thinking of just leaving the 500 gigabyte Samsung just for the operating system, and then use the terabyte one when I get it for all the games, because obviously the quicker access rate, and leave the other one just for my rubbish. Alright, park this away. I'll go and hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. I'll park you right here, Sonny Jim. Jim of the Sun. Of the Morris Sun. I'll grab this fella here. We'll give this guy a bit of a wash too. Yeah, you can stop now. You've done your job. Oh, workers just drop the equipment off and then up and leave, right? Don't bother washing them, putting them away. Just drop them. Right, work's over, going home. Off to the pub. Well, that's what I want to do. I want to remove those pellets as well. I had to look for a Stevie New Holland sprayer. I can't find any. I don't think he ever did one, which is a pain. Come on, get the dirt off. We're going to find a place to put these corn headers. Not like we've got any choice. Is variety of choices. No, I'll put it around the other side. Yeah, we'll pop it here. We've got the room at the moment. Obviously, when we get a bigger bigger fleet, we're going to have to do some Tetris playing. Oh my goodness, have I drunk way too much today? I need another bio break. I'm just trying to hold off best I can because it's almost time for me to have a coffee anyway. So maybe I'll kill two birds with one stone since we're at the end of the night. I've got to remember to fill these up with fuel. Well, maybe I should do that now while I am remembering to fill them up with fuel. Right, so what else we got to park away? And then I've got to bring up the bill situation, pay all the bills, pay the work. Even the slackers that didn't turn up, but just quite happy to turn up and to chat. Bit of an overhang, but hey, who cares? I don't. Now I've got to redo the insurance. That's the other thing I've got to redo. I'm missing a truck. There is a truck missing. A good dirty tipper. Good dirty equipment means that they've done a lot of work, which means you're making money. Nice long hose with the old water blaster. Not that you can see it. It's wireless. It uses 6G obviously, with small droplets enough to fit in your bloodstream. You conspiracy theorists. Mind you, I'm starting to wonder these days because they're really trying to push you into having the vaccine. Can't get a job without it. Can't go here, there without your vaccine. Yeah, I know. I was only playing. You know I was only joking. Right, so no, hang on. I wasn't. There was two there, wasn't there? Oh no, I'm not missing a trick. But let me just go through the fleet. Let's give all the workers a call and see exactly where they're all at. Make sure they've all come home to roost. Certainly looks like it, doesn't it? Yes. Right, so I am going to call it a day. Well, actually 7 o'clock, not too bad, because I managed to put it on 5 times speed. I will slow it down though. And what I'll do, what did I do? I pressed 6 this time, at least it didn't start the radio up. Let me just give us a couple of seconds so I can bring up the payment info. There we go, that's better. Or not, I could completely stuff that up by alt-tabbing into the wrong thing, get rid of it again. So we've lost it. Oh, I better do that too while I'm thinking about it. We'll quickly transport ourselves down to the shop and go visit that. So we can sell our old baler. Maybe I should have washed it. I might get a bit more money for it. You, isn't it? You're the one that does the selling. Yes, you do. So we sold that. So we basically just really only gained... Perfect, home. Gained one piece of equipment, which means that the insurance goes up by an extra 25 euros. So that makes the insurance total to, I'm going to actually type that in because I will forget to. Yeah. So that makes it to 4,025. So we get rid of that, including also we've got to take out the internet and the phone and the power and all that kind of costs. So that makes it a total of 4,325. Goodbye to the money. It's expensive work owning a business, isn't it? Making sure that you're covered if someone comes along and steals, breaks, or does anything to your work, as long as they're not God. Because if it's God, then you're in trouble. You're not getting paid out by the insurance company, eh? Even though apparently the human being is a sort of an act of God. But if a human being steals your equipment, that's not classed under it. But mind you, I should keep my mouth shut because I might be giving insurance companies ideas to increase your premiums. So anyway, what's the other thing? That's better today. No, I can't pay anyone because I'm just here by my lonesome. Oh, now what I do got to do, I think we've done 4 fields with grass, used the autoloader 4 times on 4 separate contracts to do with grass. Now I should remember to take that payment out for the person we got. Come along, give us a hand to put the bales, as I do air quotes with my fingers, not that you can see that, the bales onto the back of the trailer. So that's another 400 down the tubes. What I will do actually is I will take, let me do some quick calculations in my head. And when I say my head, I mean calculator. No, I'm actually going to do it in my head. There's 5. Okay, so what I'm going to do, since I've got no one else here to do the wages for the guys that are here, especially the main guys. For those who don't know, Patrio and Smudolini still get wages because they are part business owners of the contracting business. So they get a salary. So I can't put them into each of our farms while I'm by myself. So I'm going to take out another 25,200 out of the business, and I am going to go into each farm and add the normal wage that we get, well, salary that we get. So I'll join this farm and I will add the normal 8,000